Today we're going to be making some Taba Squishies with this awesome kit from Let's Resin. So let's jump in and get started. This kit comes with everything you need to make Taba Squishies. And if you have small kiddos right now, you know that a lot of the squishies are going viral and hard to find in store. So this would be a great kit to buy and you could make these with your kiddos. They're so easy to make. I'm going to show you step by step in this video how to do it. So, one thing with the silicone mold that comes with the kit, pay attention to what animal is what, because when I made these last time, I forgot which animals were which and I accidentally made some the wrong color. And today we're going to be doing something fun with glitter inside of these molds. I'm going to be using these awesome glow-in-the-dark glitters from Let's Resin. All the products I'm using in today's video are from Let's Resin. Discount code NAPTIME will give you a discount. Here I'm just checking which animal is which in the silicone mold. So this one is the little chick here. I wanted to add some glitter inside the mold, and then I'm just taking the mold and moving it around so every spot inside that mold gets covered with glitter. The glitter will stick to the silicone mold, so you don't have to add anything. Just put the glitter inside the mold, give it a spin to get the glitter all over every surface inside the mold. And then if you have any excess, just dump it out into a cup and pour it back in your bottle. So this one here is the little cute rabbit. I'm going to be making this one white. Same thing, pouring in a little bit of glitter, moving my mold around to get every spot in that mold covered up with the glitter. And this one is the little hamster. Same thing, really super simple and easy to make these. And when you do this, make sure you don't leave any excess glitter inside the mold. I made the mistake of doing that on one of them. I forgot which one, but I'll show you when we take it out of the mold. Make sure you get every drop of glitter that is not stuck to the mold out of the mold. I'm going to be using this yellow colorant today that came with the kit. Just take a little push pin, break the seal on that, and now we're going to mix up our flex rubber that comes with the kit. So to fill all of these up, you need about 14 ounces, so 7 ounces part A and 7 ounces part B. It's a 1-to-1 ratio by weight, so you do need a digital scale or a kitchen scale for this. And I meant to pour in 7 ounces, but I accidentally poured in my part B at 7.2 ounces. And since it has to be equal, I poured in 7.2 ounces of my part A, making 14.4 ounces total. Mix that up really well for 5 minutes with your stir stick. And now I'm going to add in some interference gold mica powder. I added 2 good scoops in because this was a lot of the flex rubber. It was 14.5 ounces almost. So I just added in 2 little scoops of it and we're going to mix that up. I ended up mixing this for about a minute, but look at how gorgeous that color is. It's so pretty. The set of interference mica powders is from Let's Resin and it comes with 6 different colors. I'll link it down below in the description box. It is absolutely gorgeous. These colors are so beautiful. Definitely get some and give it a try. I wanted to mix up some yellow for the little chick, so I poured about 4 ounces into this cup, just adding a little bit of that yellow. I honestly added too much. I would do like half of this amount because it ended up being like a really bright yellow, which was okay, but I wanted more of that interference gold pigment to show through. So with these liquid colorants that come with the kit, what I would do is just add a little bit, mix it up well, see if you like the color. If you don't, you can always add a little bit more and mix it up. It's always easier to add a little bit more because once it's in there, you can't take it out. So I'm going to pour that mix that we mixed up, the flex rubber, right into my chick silicone mold, and this was the perfect amount. And the rest of these, I'm just going to use this gold interference that we mixed into the flex rubber and fill up the molds the rest of the way. Super simple and easy to make these. And when you mix up your flex rubber, you want to mix it thoroughly, really incorporate those parts A and B together, scrape the bottom of the cup, scrape the sides of your cup, scrape off your stir stick, and mix for 5 minutes, and then it will be completely mixed. Here I was just tapping my mold on my countertop to release any bubbles, and that's it. Let it cure for 24 hours. This was the next day, and this was a little bit of yellow I had left over. I thought this was so oddly satisfying, and if this peels out all the way like it did, you will know that your flex rubber is mixed up properly. That's always a good sign that you mixed everything thoroughly and incorporated your parts A and B completely. This is flocking powder that came with the kit. I'm going to pour a little bit into one of the cups that came with the kit. I'm going to do some of the flocking powder on the little chick here. So with these, what I like to do is take my left hand, kind of push up from the bottom of the squishy and then roll it out of the mold. You can do this very carefully. Take your time because there are some fine details inside the mold. But on this one, you could see I had some spots where there was glitter sitting inside the mold. And that didn't work out because it ended up not bonding to the squishy. So make sure you get all that glitter out of the mold if it's not sticking to the silicone mold. But here's how the little chickie turned out. So cute, so shiny from that glitter. And now we're going to attach two of the eyes that come with the kit. Just take them and push them on there and you have a finished squishy. I'm going to put it into the flocking powder. And when you use this stuff, you want to wear a mask. You don't want to breathe in the fine particles of this flocking powder or any of the mica powders. So just put on a mask. And then when you're done, take the mask off. But I decided to put it in this little bag with the pom-poms that come with the kit. The flocking powder is a little bit messy, so we're not going to do any more flocking powder on these last three. You don't have to use the flocking powder if you don't want to, but it does give it a really cute fuzzy look to your squishies. This one's the rabbit, same thing, kind of roll it out of the mold. And here, same thing, I had some glitter left in the bottom. I thought it wouldn't be a big deal, but it ended up not bonding to the squishy. So just make sure you get any excess glitter out of that mold. He has a little bit of a spot missing on his head, but that's okay. He's still really adorable. I love the color on this one. These are so fun to play with. And flex rubber is just like silicone rubber. So if you do resin and you've been wanting to make your own silicone molds, this would be a great practice project. If you can make these successfully, which I know you can because they're very, very easy, then you can definitely make silicone molds. The flex rubber is a type of silicone and it's just a different hardness level. So it's very flexible and squishy. Now we're going to take out the hamster. This one is my absolute favorite. It is so cute and chunky. I love this one so much. And that color in there from the interference gold is so pretty with that glitter. And putting the glitter inside the mold, you can also do that with your resin creations. If you're making a project that is all glitter, you could take some glitter and just sprinkle it all inside the mold, and that will help you get a better buildup of glitter on your resin creations as well. And I will link this Taba Squishy kit from Let's Resin down below in the description box if you want to get it and check it out and give it a try. I did make a video previously making Taba Squishies with this kit, so if you haven't seen that one, definitely go check it out. When you take these out of the mold, you can actually paint or embellish them with some mica powder or even eyeshadow, and you could really fill in the details on some of the characters. You could add a little bit of blush or just jazz them up a little bit like the picture on the box. So you could do that and get real creative with making these. In my previous tutorial, I did do that with mica powder on the Taba Squishies. So definitely check that video out if you want to see how to do that. It helps out my channel a lot if you watch a few of my videos back to back. But I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. And here's how they look with the glow-in-the-dark glitter. So amazing. Let me know which one's your favorite down in the comments. The hamster is definitely my favorite. Don't forget to subscribe and thanks for watching.